Finally, dog. Finally. The NBA playoffs are here, my nigga. They're here. Fuck the regular season. Now, I'm going to go over my 2019 NBA playoff bracket. But before I do that, shout out to D-Wade. Shout out to Dirk. I can't believe they retired, man. D-Wade, the third best shooting guard behind Kobe and MJ. Man, the best shot blocking shooting guard I've ever seen in my life. Well, guard, period. Dirk, you'll never see that one-legged fade ever again. Like, his shit was pure. Maybe KD, somebody can do it, but nah, bro. It's not like Dirk. Dirk had the tongue out and everything. But yo, shit is sad, man. And don't ask me shit about the Lakers. I don't know what happened with Magic, but I think it's a setup. You feel me? Like, we have something in the cut that nobody know about. Like, I feel like he set that up like it was planned. You feel me? Like, he did that shit on purpose. Mind you, they have David Griffin on the market. They have Ty Lue on the market. And you know who they were employees for, right? The Cleveland Cavaliers. And you know who played for the Cavs when they were there? LeBron. So what if they just all of a sudden hire David Griffin and Ty Lue with LeBron? Coincidence? I think not. LeBron's playing. But yeah, man, I'm about to go over my playoff predictions. So we're gonna start with the East first. Here we have the Bucks and the Pistons. Bucks in 4, Bucks in 5 maybe. Blake Griffin snaps for one game at home, but nah. Who's stopping Giannis? Not Blake Griffin. Not Andre Drummond. Nobody's stopping Giannis. Boston and Indiana. Indiana, they've been snapping lately without Victor Oladipo, but I feel like the Celtics are going to get together. They're going to get it together. All that drama they've been going through, that shit is going to be in the past. They're going to actually become one. It's playoff time. Kyrie don't play that shit. Kyrie going to turn into Kyrie swerving, untucked jersey, Kyrie. And yeah, man, I got Boston, I want to say in 6, not 7. I can go with 6. I feel like Indiana can pull off 2. 1 in Boston and then 1 at home, but then Boston's going to finish it off in Indiana. Now we have the Sixers and the Nets. That boy D-Lo, he been snapping lately. I wish Ben Simmons could get a fucking jumper. If he could shoot the ball, I would say they're gonna sweep the Nets, but I can't say that. So, excuse me. I'm gonna have to go Philly in 5 because it's the Nets. Like, all the players that are on the team, like their first time in the playoffs, and I don't know, the experience. It's gonna. Who's stopping Joel Embiid? Matter of fact, like, we're not gonna talk about playoff experience. Who's stopping Joel Embiid? Jared Allen? What's that rookie name? Start with a K? I don't know his name. Caruso or some shit. I don't know his name, bro. Who's stopping Joel Embiid if he's healthy? None of them, bro. So I got Philly in 5. And lastly, we have Toronto and Orlando. I got Toronto in 5 maybe because this is Toronto's first time like in the playoffs with this new team. Siakam been snapping. Kawhi, hopefully Kawhi plays like he used to do when he was on the Spurs. Orlando, who do they have on Orlando? They have Vucevic, DJ Augustine, Aaron Gordon, Terrence Ross. I just can't see that team beating Toronto, so I got Toronto in 5. Now we're heading over to the West Side. So first, we have the Warriors and the Clippers. I had to think long and hard about this because the Clippers, nobody expected them to make the playoffs. They're a great team. Doc Rivers, one of the best coaches I've ever seen in my life. Got Patrick Beverley, one of the best defensive point guards out there. He's probably going to clamp Curry. Curry's going to be held to 0 points this whole series. Klay Thompson, you got Shamet and Klay Thompson. They're both shooters, but I think Shamet is a better shooter than Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson just has a better team, you feel me? And Shamet used to be on the Sixers, and then he just moved to the Clippers, and like he really got the time to bloom, you feel me? To a great shooter. You got Gallo against KD. Gallo just gonna shit on KD. KD might be held to like 5 points per game, you feel me? Like, you got Zubac against Boogie. Boogie, this is his first playoff game, matter of fact. Like, he never played in the playoffs because last year he got hurt when the Pelicans made it. So Zubac gonna shit on him. Zubac's a rookie, but I feel like Zubac has the confidence. Like, he's ready to be out there. He's gonna shit on Boogie. He's probably gonna drop 30, 10 and 10. You feel me? Like, slight work. Draymond, we're not worried about him. Clippers, they can have a starting 4. We're not worried about Draymond. He's a non-factor.
This is a load of barnacles.
Yo, if you believe anything I just said, stop watching basketball. I don't want to talk basketball with you at all. Got the Warriors at 4, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. Patrick Beverly might get in Curry head a little bit. Klay Thompson don't show no emotion like that. KD's a fucking monster, bro. In the playoffs, he's just a different breed. So, Warriors in 4. If you believe me saying the Clippers are going to sweep the Warriors, you need to go to the doctor and get checked on. Like, get your brain checked out. Get everything checked out because you are drunk. You are slow. That is not happening. Next, we have Houston against Utah. You know, when the playoffs come, James Harden, his averages go down from the regular season because all that pressure is on his shoulders. Like, he plays a lot of minutes during the regular season. I can't say nothing about fatigue, but I don't know, man. He said he'll never rest because that's not part of his game, but he probably gonna try to use that excuse if they lose, you feel me? So you got James Harden, Donovan Mitchell. Who's guarding CP3? Is Rubio still playing? I think he is. Gobert and Capella, Gerald Green and Crowder. So what else do the Jazz have? Not even sure. You still got PJ Tucker too. You know he's a streaky shooter. But in this game, I got Houston at 6. I feel like the Jazz can pull out 2, but then CP3 and James Harden, they're not gonna play around, bro. Like they hungry to go against the Warriors again. They want to beat the Warriors because they almost beat them last year. But CP3 got hurt. But then again, can't even blame the Warriors. Like, you can't say the refs or anything because the Rockets missed what, 27 3-pointers, my nigga? 27? You expecting to beat Golden State missing 27? No, not happening. But I got the Rockets in 6 against the Jazz. Next, we have the Trailblazers and the Thunder. This is the game I'm waiting for. This one right here. Both of these teams are looking for redemption. The Trailblazers got swept by the Pelicans last year. Drew Holiday had Dame on clamps. Bro, that shit was ugly. Imagine if they had Boogie too. If they had Boogie, oh my God. And then the Thunder, they lost to the Jazz when Donovan Mitchell was a rookie. So, you know, they looking for redemption too. So, I'm trying to think who's going to stop Paul George on the Trailblazers. And then I can't say the same about Dame because I feel like Westbrook is really going to be locked in. And I feel like he can guard any position if he wanted to. So, in this game, well, in this series, I got the Thunder in 6. You know, I know Paul George has been suffering from like a shoulder injury. I think it was both shoulders. But if he's back to his normal self, OKC in 6. And then lastly, we have the Nuggets and the Spurs. Now, this is the upset for me. I feel like Greg Popovich is one of the best head coaches in NBA history. Probably the best. It's a tie between him and Phil Jackson for me because, you know, I'm a young boy. I don't know any other coaches like that. But Greg Popovich, he's top 2. And he's not 2. So, I'm going to have to go with the Spurs, man. You know, experience. You got DeRozan, LaMarcus. I mean, I wish they had DeJounte Murray, but they have Derek White and Skip Bayless is saying, oh, Derek White is one of the best defensive point guards. So, we're going to have to wait and see because he has to guard Jamal Murray and probably Gary Harris. So, yeah, man. Shits. Got the Spurs, and I would say 7. Spurs in 7. They're gonna plan correctly. You know, it's easier in the playoffs because you get to plan against a team for 7 whole games if it makes it that far. But you get to plan against one team instead of playing a whole 81 other teams. So it makes it easier to plan. And I got the Spurs in 7. You know, I feel like DeRozan, he wants to show everybody that he can actually make it to the Western Conference Finals and make it to the finals because LeBron been stopping him. He doesn't have to worry about LeBron this year, so now he has to worry about Durant. So we gonna see, but I got the Spurs in 7. All right, so back to the East Coast. We have the Bucks against the Celtics. Now the Bucks, I don't know if they're gonna get back Brogdon, and I know the Celtics don't have Marcus Smart because he suffers from some injury. I'm not sure, so we gonna have to see. But I feel like when it comes to Boston against the Bucks always find a way to choke. I feel like Brad's team is going to plan against guarding Giannis because Giannis, you can't, I mean, he'll hit some threes, but you're not going to depend on him shooting threes. Like, the Bucks game plan is for him to get in the paint all the time. I think he had the most points scored in the paint this year or some shit like that. I forget what I saw on Bleacher Report, but yeah, man, this is tough. You know, you got Kyrie swerving, you got Giannis. You know, he's called Superman now. Shaq gave him that name. And I feel like Boston's supporting cast is a little better and a little bit more experienced. So I got Boston in 7. Now people are probably gonna look at me like, nigga, what? You stupid, man. If you seen Boston last year without Kyrie and Hayward, I keep forgetting about Hayward. Like, Hayward's actually playing in the playoffs this year. So you got Kyrie and Hayward? Yeah, Boston in 7. I mean, they're gonna find a groove back. I believe they will. And then the Bucks, The Bucks they gonna do their thing. Chris Middleton, Eric Bledsoe, all them. So we're gonna have to wait and see. But I got Boston at 7. Now we have Philly and Toronto. Again, if Embiid is healthy, who's stopping him? Marc Gasol? Because Marc Gasol, he's one of the best passing big men. He used to be one of the best defensive big men, but he's starting to get older now, and Embiid is a different breed in the post. Hopefully he doesn't settle for jump shots. If he does, that's definitely going to be in favor of Toronto's side. And then Ben Simmons, get a fucking jump shot. Get a jump shot. I'm tired of you not shooting the ball. If you could shoot the ball, I would have the Sixers win the whole thing, but since you don't shoot threes, I can't say that. So then again, Philly has Tobias Harris, JJ. So it's Ben Simmons, JJ, Tobias, Jimmy Butler. What is wrong with me, bro? Excuse me for being such a fucking noob. Like, yo, I forgot about Jimmy Buckets. Hold up, Jimmy Buckets. They got Jimmy too, and then Toronto is Kyle Lowry, Danny Green, Kawhi, Siakam, and Marc Gasol. Damn. Well, it's really gonna have to come to the bench too. But then Kawhi has the experience. Kyle Lowry, I don't know. Kyle Lowry hasn't shown me anything. I've seen JJ in the playoffs. He still be snapping. Tobias, I haven't seen in the playoffs, I think. I don't know if he even made it to the playoffs. I'm not sure, but we're going to have to wait and see. Jimmy Buckets, I know what I'm going to get from Jimmy. It all depends on Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, bro. If Ben Simmons could get a jumper, I mean, it's too late in the season now to be shooting jumpers in the playoffs, but if he could get a jumper, dog, I see you practicing. You be practicing them shits in practice, bro. I be seeing the videos on Instagram, yo. Shoot a 3. Just shoot one. If it goes in, everybody gonna be like, what the fuck? Bro, you gonna surprise so many people, but that's probably not gonna happen. Joel Embiid, I feel like the Raptors gonna get in his head. You know, he's a trash talker, but then when people talk trash back, I don't know, bro. So you got Kawhi. I got faith in Kawhi. I got the Raptors in 7. So it's going to be Boston against Toronto in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now let's go back to the West first. So now we're back on the West Coast. We have the Warriors against the Rockets. The matchup we've all been waiting for. So, you know, I feel like the Warriors, they want redemption. Like, they felt like they let it go too far. And Houston, they don't have a reason this year. They lost Luka Mute. They lost 2 of their best defenders. I mean, they still have PJ Tucker. CP3 is a good defender, but it's not the same. So I feel like the Warriors going to run off with this, but not by too much. So I feel like the Warriors are going to win in 6. Like, they're not trying to let it get close like last year. CP3 and Harden, I got faith in y'all, but the second round in the Western Conference Finals, that's when I just see y'all start to decrease in efficiency. Like, I don't know, man. And then PJ Tucker, Gerald Green, you can't depend on them. It's all on Harden and CP3's back. And Capella, he can't really do much. And it all depends on Boogie again, too. If Boogie does some bullshit, then Houston might have a chance. But I doubt that will happen because Boogie, he likes passing the ball. You know, the Warriors, they move the ball. They have 5 All-Stars in the starting lineup. And yeah, man, Warriors in 6. Next, we have the Thunder against the Spurs. This shit is hard, man. Oh. So you got Paul George against DeRozan. You got Russell. I don't know who's guarding Russell. That's the thing. Who's guarding Russell Westbrook? But then on the Thunder, who's guarding LaMarcus Aldridge? Steven Adams? Jeremy? It can't be Jeremy Grant because he's too short. All LaMarcus is going to do is go in the post and do that fadeaway against the baseline or whatever that shit's called. So, shit. This one's hard. The X factor in this one is probably going to be Westbrook because nobody on the Spurs can guard Westbrook. They don't have DeJounte Murray, like I said before, so they got to depend on Derek White and Patty Mills to guard Westbrook, and it's not looking too good. Oh, and the Thunder have Dennis Schroeder. Oh my God, Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench, that helps them dramatically too. Well, not dramatically, drastically. So, Greg Popovich, your coaching is great, but I feel like your coaching is not going to do it in this one. So I got OKC in 6. Now we're back to the East Side. We are back to the East Side for the Eastern Conference Finals. We have Boston against Toronto. The key matchup here will be Kawhi against Kyrie. Who's going to be the most clutch? You know, so you got Kyrie. I don't know if Marcus Smart's going to be back. If not, they're probably going to start Jaylen Brown or Terry Rozier. Tatum, Morris, Horford. Toronto, you got Kyle Lowry, Danny Green, Kawhi, Siakam, Marc Gasol. Shit. Kyle Lowry, they say he's one of the best defensive point guards, but then I don't know, bro. Kyrie's a different breed. Like, he's one of the best ball handlers I ever seen in my life. And then who's guarding? I mean, you could try to put Tatum on Kawhi or Morris on Kawhi, but I feel like that's not going to work. Kawhi, he got that post game now, and he can shoot threes, and he can drive. He can do everything, bro. And he's one of the best two-way defenders I've ever seen in my life, too. I know you remember the series against LeBron when he was on the Spurs locking up LeBron. I think he held LeBron to 8 points or some shit in one quarter, or I don't know, in one half. I forget, bro. It's some stat like that. But Kawhi's a different breed on defense, so shit. This one's hard, bro. This one's hard. I gotta go with Toronto, man. People are probably gonna hate me for this. Any Celtics fans watching this, I'm sorry, but I'm going with my gut feeling. I got Toronto in 7. I feel like Kawhi is just gonna pull it off. Siakam, he's not gonna fall off. I mean, he's probably gonna win Most Improved Player. I'm gonna do a video on that too about MVP and all this other shit. But oh man, yeah, I got Toronto in 7. I feel like Kawhi's gonna get it done. Danny Green's gonna lock up. Kyle Lowry, I feel like he's not gonna be as bad as he was in the past. Marc Gasol is going to do his job. And yeah, man, that's how it's looking. Boston. And then that's going to lead Kyrie to leaving Boston. You feel me? Because everybody knows he wants to make it to the finals. But if that doesn't happen, I see him leaving Boston with his player option. Or whatever it was. Now we have the Western Conference Finals. Golden State versus OKC. Damn. KD versus Paul George. Curry versus Westbrook. And then you got Terrence Ferguson, Clay, Draymond, Jeremy Grant, and then Boogie and Steven Adams. I feel like Steven Adams can lock up Boogie, so that's a good thing. It's between Paul George and KD, bro. And then again, it could be between Westbrook and Curry too, because everybody know Curry falls off a little bit in the playoffs. I mean, not like the season, I think it was 2015 and 2016, where he was unanimous MVP. But I've seen some playoff series where like Curry fell off OD and KD and Clay had to carry him. Especially like, I think it was 2017, the year before KD joined the Warriors. The series where Clay had mad points in the game 6 or whatever it was. Curry in that series, I don't feel like Curry did anything OD. So I hope we don't see that Curry again, because Curry is one of the most exciting players to watch. So damn. Then you got Westbrook. Hopefully Westbrook doesn't shoot them out the series, bro. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Cause I feel like Westbrook, bro, he's make or miss, my nigga. Like, you know he's gonna get his triple-double. He's probably gonna try to average a triple-double for the playoffs, but I feel like that's not enough, my nigga. And then who the Warriors have? Iguodala, Sean Livingston. I doubt McKinnon is gonna play. I doubt Evans gonna play. Looney's gonna get some minutes. Jordan Bell's gonna get some minutes. For OKC, their bench, they have Patterson. Oh, they have Marquise Morris now. I said Marquise, nah. Markeith. I meant Markeith, not Marquise. Markeith. Dennis Schroeder. Damn, bro. If anybody has a chance, OKC has the best chance. If nobody gets hurt, God forbid. So, shit. I feel like, I don't know, it's hard to three-peat, but I got the Warriors in 7 again, bro. Because the Warriors, again, they've been here before. They know what to expect. They just know what to do to get it done, you feel me? So now, for the NBA Finals, we have the Warriors against the Raptors. So we got KD against Kawhi, Curry against Lowry, but Danny Green's probably gonna guard Curry. Clay against Danny Green. Boogie, Marc Gasol, God forbid them get hurt. Siakam, Draymond. I feel like that's the main key right there. Siakam versus Draymond. If Siakam can shit on Draymond, because Draymond, he only had 1 20-point game this year, I believe, or 2 or 3, I'm not sure, but he didn't have that many. He played a whole 82 games or 70-something games, and he only had, what, 3 20-point games? That's kind of bad, bro. So it's all on Siakam. But then again, it's all on Kawhi, too, because Kawhi been to the finals before. Kyle Lowry has it, Marc Gasol has it, Siakam has it, Danny Green has too, but Danny Green's not like a star player. Kawhi's a star player. So shit, man. Shit, again. This one was hard. I'm acting like I don't have the answer right there, but you know I'm doing this for dramatic effect. But shit. I got Golden State in 6. I feel like Kawhi's gonna get his numbers. Kyle Lowry's gonna do a little bit. Danny Green gonna shoot threes. Marc Gasol, Siakam, and them, they're gonna do whatever they gotta do. But the Warriors, man, I think they're gonna complete the three-peat. I feel like KD, if they win this year, I feel like KD's gonna leave because that means he tied LeBron, so he can go wherever he wants and he can get some OD money. Like, you know, they're gonna offer Clay a max. They might offer Draymond a max. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. You know, Boogie's gonna leave most likely, so he can get some more money. He just used this year as like a free year to get a ring, just like Swaggy and JaVale McGee did last year. So KD's probably gonna leave if they win this year, definitely. If they lose though, I feel like he's gonna come back and try to like make a real dynasty with the team because they want to be remembered. OD. I mean, they're already remembered. They have 5 fucking All-Stars in their starting lineup, but I feel like if they lose this year, if KD leaves after they lose, that would be some crazy shit. I feel like he'll stay, but I feel like if they win, he's gonna leave. He'll be tied with LeBron in rings. I doubt he goes to New York like everybody's saying. I doubt he comes to LA. He wants to be better than LeBron, but he's not gonna be remembered like LeBron is. But shit, yeah. Warriors in 7 to end it all. Warriors 3-peat. The first team to 3-peat ever since the Lakers. You know, I miss those Lakers. Damn. Shaq and Kobe. Damn. Bring back memories, bro. But let me know down in the comments below who you think is going to win the whole thing. Let me know what you think about all my playoff series, my playoff matchups. Let me know what will you say differently down in the comments. And shit, man. Playoffs start Saturday. Well, today's Friday, so they start tomorrow. Hope you guys tune in. I probably won't be uploading until Monday. I'm going to try to stream tonight. I got to hit the gym first. But I'm going to upload this first and edit it. So just bear with me. Probably gonna play some park, so be on the lookout on my Twitch, twitch.tv/VladWavy. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading. And as always, stay wavy, stay blessed.